recording.
Second, please.
And I'll have up this
I'm
PowerPoint
trying
just
to
a
find
second.
the packet, but so many emails.
I'll have it up in just a second for you.
I got it. Thank you. All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Clark County Public Art Committee meeting. And the first item is our roll call. And I see that we have, I think, just about everyone. Maybe not. We are missing. There's a calling user. I don't know who that would be.
Yeah, you have Heather, Alexia, Ken, and you, Alfredo, and Jeff just came on as well.
Right. So it seems that Jerry might be the only one, and Mary, Jerry and Mary, the only ones missing.
Yes.
Correct. Well, thank you. We've then done the roll call, so we can go to our second item on the agenda, which is the public comment. And do we have any? Do we have anybody from the public present? Can you?
We do have one artist present. I don't know if he's going to speak about anything that's on
So
there.
let me just read the second item of our agenda. So this is a period which is devoted to comments by the general public about items on this agenda. So no discussion, action, or vote may be taken on this agenda item. And you'll be afforded the opportunity to speak on individual public hearing items at the time they are presented. So is the person who's present today, do you wish to speak about items listed in
no.
the agenda? Said no?
Uh.
All right, thank you. We're gonna move to our third item on the agenda, which would be the approval of the agenda for today's meeting. Do we have anybody who wishes to make a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda.
Thank you, Alexia. Any second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Ken. So those in favor to approve the agenda for today's meeting, please say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed or abstentions? Didn't hear any, so I'm assuming that it was unanimously approved. The fourth item on the agenda today is the approval of the minutes from our last meeting from April 8th, which all of you received via email. So can I have a motion to approve the minutes from our April 8th meeting? Any motions to approve
I'll
the
move
minutes?
that we approve our minutes from our April meeting. Jeff Fulmer.
Thank you, Jeff. Seconds. Anybody wishes to second the motion?
Heather, I'll second.
Thank you, Heather. I think she beat you by a second, Ken. So we'll give that one to Heather. Those in favor, please say aye or raise your hand. Aye.
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 Opposed? Abstentions? All right, so hearing none, we have approved our minutes for today's, our minutes from the April 8th meeting. So the next item on our agenda is the report by the staff regarding their monthly activities, and this is not an action item.
Great, thank you. So we do have a ton of open calls, and we have more that are coming. We have two gallery calls right now, which is Pink and Plantasia. We also have solo series that will be coming out here in the next couple days. And I believe that's running through to the beginning of July. We also have public art calls going out for Walnut Recreation Center Empowerment Art, Walnut Recreation Center Playground Mural, another kind of exhibit, a little bit of hybrid exhibit community engagement funding. And it's Visions of the Past, Artistic Reflections on 250 Years of America and Nevada. That exhibit's going to be at the Clark County Museum. What we're doing is we're asking local artists if they're inspired by the artifacts that we have listed on Submittable to apply. We'll pay each artist that is selected $1,000 to create an artwork that will be exhibited with those items. And we're selecting up to 10 artists. Oh, and then I'm sorry, we have one other call. It'll come out in Bonfire, Clark County Bonfire, and that's going to be that sunset signature sculpture on the corner of Eastern and Sunset. Okay, so the poet laureate, Miss Avey is, Miss Avey is doing her thing. As you can see, she's had a lot of different engagements, April and May. The image that you're seeing is of
Mickey, sorry to cut you off. I don't think the PowerPoint was shared.
oh, you can't see it. Let's see. I thought something was different. I was running through it the whole time.
Now it is. Now we can see it.
Okay. Just a quick snapshot of the open calls. That way we get that on record. And now the poet laureate. So you can see the image here is Miss Avey. She's at the event called Blacks in Nature. They did that at the Alejante Nature Discovery Park. It had 50 people in attendance. And then Eileen. I want to say we're having some technical difficulties. So we have up next, we have Full Scope, where we're going to have Artwork Archive. One of their educational specialists come and talk to us about what they do, what they offer.
We have our 4 artists exhibiting for the Youth Temporary Public Art Group exhibition. It's now showing at Winchester Dondero Cultural Center. We will be featuring David Lample, Vision, also known as Jorge Ceja, Heidi Calle, and Rachel Braley. There's a reception on May 22nd. That's a Thursday from 5 to 7. There'll be light refreshments. So right now we have Karina Solomon showing Wild Hues, A Journey Through Nature's Palette. She's one of our solo series artists. She will be exhibiting from April 2nd to May 29th. She just had a workshop yesterday. It was very successful. The last time you'll get to see her art. And to meet her at Pearson Gallery is May 29th. And I believe that's a Thursday? And that is a Thursday. And you can sign up on Eventbrite. We have an open call for Plantasia. Mickey just mentioned it earlier. We have a deadline for that for July 6th. Right next week, we will be installing With the Land. a show curated by Kim Garrison Means in Searchlight. So look out for that as well. We have an open call for Pink. The deadline is coming up real soon this weekend on Sunday, May 18th, right before midnight. And it'll be our last show, or no, our first show for the fiscal year.
And then we have our community engagement projects that we're all working towards. We are going to go through some of those now. So we have the Clark County Public Art History. I did meet with Michelle last month, kind of talked to her about the website needs. She is continuing to interview artists and write up those histories, and it should be finalized by June 30th. For Women's History Call, so for Women's History, both Laura's, our historian, and our graphic artists are trucking along pretty good on this project. We actually have a meeting scheduled with them tomorrow, where we're going to take a look at those website proposals and start discussing how we transition them into the county's website. On the Drought Can public art project, so we are closing out our fiscal year FY25 right now. We're working on the arts plan, and as of this Thursday, we won't be able to put any more POs in. So this project's just going to go on hold until June. In June, I should be able to put in PRs to start in July, and then we could go ahead and move forward on getting this call put out. The biggest delay, believe it or not, has been working with a stencil company and trying to make them vendored for Clark County standards has been the holdup. So we're ready to hire artists, but can't find the companies to facilitate it. On this piece, it's Zap, Harmon. It's Harmon and Jones is where these utility boxes are. So we just received approval from county management to go ahead and move forward on this project. Basically, it was identified, it's an area that's having a lot of graffiti issues. The community had asked for these boxes, and so we are working with a local artist, wanting to ensure that that artist speaks really to the youth of the community, and that we get pieces that really inspire people and hopefully avoid the tagging. So it'll be a kind of a fun experiment.
For Pearson History, we have completed the project. This is related to the Pearson Pillar Mural Project. So far, now we have the website. When you go on the website, you'll find an expanded, find expanded, I don't know, learning about each pillar. And each pillar represents a special time in history in the historic West Side and with Black contributions in Las Vegas. Mickey looks like she's going to it right now.
Trying.
And yeah, you'll find it right there. And so as you scroll down, you will see not only the PDF, that is the poster that you can download and print. And when you click Unsung Pillars of the West Side, the first one right there, you'll have the expanded view of the language of the poster that we're giving out during the reception on Thursday, May 15th from 4 to 6. And this is all written by Clay T. White. She's the director of the Oral History and Research Center at UNLV. And we are so happy for her to help us out. And as you scroll down, you can read bios of Clay T, Mike, and Zachary. And once the short doc is completed, you will find the documentary on the main page as well.
Cool. I think. Okay. So Walnut Empowerment Art, that is on submittable. People can apply right now for it. The budget's going to be $4,000. There is a application workshop scheduled for Thursday, May 15th at 3 p.m. That's going to be through WebEx. And it will close on May 29th at 11:59 p.m. Homero.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. This is a mural that's getting completed as we speak. I recently got I just got a photo of, this is a photo of the design, but I just got an update and the mural is coming along. So yeah, we're expecting to have this finalized within the coming weeks, and yeah, we're ready. We already paid out, as it says in the report, milestone 1. We are ready for milestone 2, which is after we do a walkthrough with the artist. So we're very excited about this one. And yeah, I hope to see all the dedication.
And then Wetlands Haven is actually going to be deinstalled in the next 2 days. It's going to be, I'm assuming, on the 16th being deinstalled. If you haven't gotten a chance to get out to the wetlands, please take a look. It is a very short walk, but it's really fun to go through the wetlands and see all of this artwork. And Artists in Residency, if you all follow Megan Hears on Instagram, you kind of follow along with the opportunities she's been having at the wetlands. I believe Mary attended one of them as well. But we're excited to see in the end of this program, Megan will have created a piece of artwork that the wetlands will own. And typically the wetlands does some type of card that they could sell into their gift shop and then also keep that artwork on display. And then conservation, Brett has been able to get 5 of these projects done out of the 6. And so we're going to go through those. We have the ZAP monthly maintenance. So Brett is working on in next year's quote for this graffiti removal maintenance. As you can see, the budget right now, or that PO, is sitting at $89,000. The concern, of course, is I think we're averaging about $10,000 a month being spent out on removing graffiti from these utility boxes. So once we hit that $100,000 threshold, we're going to have to get typically we'd have to go out for an RFP or some type of bid. It has to be a professional procurement opportunity at that point. So we are hoping that we stay under the 100,000. If not, what we're going to most likely do is do a 6-month contract with whomever is awarded this next year's contract, and then do that bid in the next couple months so that we know who will receive that bid for January. For Reach, Vicky did respond on behalf of the artists in regards to our proposed plan. And now Brett and I are meeting to try to go over what those final steps are. And hopefully we'll see some movement on this piece in FY26. And then here's that list of projects without the handful of projects you as our committee have already approved for FY26. Those will be added in July to this list, as well as any projects that have closed will be removed off of this list. So Stadium District mural, we still have to go to long range planning. It's been a little bit of a delay to get there. Hopefully, as I've said in the past, next month is a better month for us to slip in there and get this one approved to kind of move forward. SAP Searchlight is being worked on. Eileen is trying to finalize like a second meeting with those jury members. It's a small town community, and so there's a lot of care in what goes on those utility boxes, a lot of investment. So we are trying to get all the stakeholders together so that they can be on the same page and just really feel good about jurying and reviewing all of those submissions. And part of that is what is that criteria that they're going to be looking for? Are those evaluators wanting local Searchlight artists? Are they wanting the bigger Clark County community of artists? So we need to finalize those small details.
So for the juvenile justice mural, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so they gave me an estimate last time I attended their meeting, and it's going to be going to bid in July, in a couple of months, and the completion date, which is after they make the building, is going to be next year, and that's when we can start putting up our murals. So the status of the project remains, and I will go to the next meeting because I'm skipping meetings just to not have the same information every time, and see if there's a new development on it. And now this project is coming along finally. Yeah, this is not the latest shot of the progress. So we expect that after this weekend, the mural has almost been completed. And yeah, we are ready for milestone 2, which is, like I said in the previous project, milestone 2 is when we do the walkthrough with the artist, making sure that the project is complete. And after that, the graffiti shield will be applied, and we will be ready to have a dedication and inaugurate the mural. And that will be maybe in 3 to 4 weeks. I expect the dedication to be coordinated.
So the Pearson community, or the Pearson Pillar mural project, is halfway complete. Mike has added the sealant last Saturday. And we're ready for the dedication. And of course, the small paperwork at the end. And again, it'll be May 15th from 4 to 6 at Pearson Community Center. Do not go in front of the main entrance, go through the side. So when you approach it, go on the left. You'll see a door open there. We're gonna hold everyone in the gym and do an actual unveiling. It'll be very dramatic. We also have food from John Moles, and we'll have some performance as well and some giveaways. Hope you come.
Yeah, so we released this call a couple weeks ago, and yeah, we're gathering a lot of quality applications. We have our jury ready, and yeah, we'll update you when we are ready to go to design proposals, which will be on the 1st. That's when we close, and then I'll have our jury make the selection.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, sorry. I'm just yeah, so for Hollywood Recreation Center mural, we have 3 designs already, and our jury is deliberating to select the winning design. I expect to have it within the next couple of days. Hopefully everyone turns in their Adobe sign sheets so that we can have a winner for this project. The designs are very engaging, and yeah, we are moving forward with this project to have the selected artists start painting. Milestone 1 is coming for this one.
And for this piece, the picture that you're seeing.
Oh yeah, thank you, Mickey. Go ahead.
Yeah, we hired a company called Song Builders. They did a workshop with the community at Hollywood, and out of it they made a pop song. So at the dedication, we'll be able to play that song, and eventually I'll go on our website and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it was a fun event.
Okay, Desiree special events, area sculpture. So in the last couple weeks, I put in a lot of different POs. We put in a QAA, so quality assurance. Basically, they're an engineer that's going to validate those pre-existing welds. We do have now a lighting company secured that will install brand new lighting once we have that piece over at the event center. Lou right now is working with his engineer to come up with those drawings and how does that piece set into the ground. And once he gets that all dialed in, he's going to work on his permits, and then he will start that fabrication process of the actual sculpture. I'm assuming that the sculpture still is quite a few months away before being installed. I would imagine it's going to be this fall before it's actually up and running. And then Southwest Ridge Bicycle Skills Park. I did the initial meeting a while back. I have since kicked this project over to Eileen, who has worked on a RFQ document for me, which I greatly appreciate. And we are basically just waiting for that fiscal year to get started on this. So in June, we'll be able to submit those PRs, just like that other piece, and start that process moving forward. And then Sunset Signature Sculpture, as I said, tomorrow it will be released on Clark County Bonfire. That announcement should also go out in the Review Journal and also on the website InGym. And if artists are struggling to find that website, they could always email our generic email, CC Public Art, and we can get you that link. We're also in a little bit of struggle this week because the county's updating their website, which means we can't update anything on our website, so I can't put the link there. But next week, I think we should be all good to add some advantages, get people to that link. Right. I do see Eileen's back on. She wants to go over wetlands.
Hi, yeah. So for the wetlands at the moment, we are currently awaiting for the chosen artist to sign their contract. Mickey, are we okay to announce the artist right now, or should we wait?
I think you have to wait till they sign, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. So as of right now, we are just waiting for the chosen artist to sign contract, and once that's done, we can proceed to the next step of the project.
All right. Prior to closing this, I did want to say that, as I said in the beginning, we have been working on our arts plan. We believe it's finalized. I'll have Tammy send it to you tomorrow morning. Once there's a handful more edits that need to be made. And then we'll send it all to you. However, it's also going to the BCC agenda item. Tomorrow is my last day I could submit it. So we're right on the wire. It's a little bit of bad timing with down a graphic designer, although our previous graphic designer helped us immensely with the project before she left. And we do have a graphic designer, hopefully in the next couple weeks, will get started with us. That arts plan presentation, so our acting director, Pat, it does sound like he wants to present the arts plan, which is awesome. I greatly appreciate that. And he wants to present it at the BCC. It's going to be June 3rd. So hopefully all goes well tomorrow and we get that submitted before our deadline. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mickey, and everyone on the staff who presented the progress reports. We're very excited about the arts plan and obviously all of the projects that are moving forward. Our next item, are there any questions or any other comments about the report that anybody may have? Nope, hearing none. Well, then we can move on to the next item, which is to identify emerging issues by the committee at future meetings. Comments made during this portion of the agenda by individual members shall refer solely to proposals for future agenda items, and any discussion shall be limited to whether such proposed items shall be placed on a future agenda. This is not an action item. And if I may, this is probably not something that will go into an agenda. It's probably more of an open question to our committee and, Mickey, who probably has a good understanding of what is really going on. But with the cancellation of grants to the National Endowment of the Arts, and my understanding is that there are 4 in Clark County that have received termination notices. I wonder if and these are specific to Clark County. I wonder if our committee might be in a position to do something in support of, or perhaps, in a future cycle for funding, find ways to help some of these projects move forward. So it's more of a question, obviously. I don't know if this merits to be part of our agenda, but I'm just putting it out there for consideration.
Yeah, let me go back to the DA. It has been talked about in this committee before about granting, and their response in the past has been no, but I think it is in how we ask what the real need is, and what constitutes programming needs of this office versus a grant situation. So I think if it is that it can potentially move forward our mission and our vision, and it can in line with those things, then I think maybe then it could be pulled off, but we definitely need more details. So Alfredo, I'm gonna get with you tomorrow to get a little bit more details so I could talk to the DA.
Thank you, Mickey.
And then we will definitely put that on the agenda to discuss.
Thank you. Any other comments or issues that the committee members may have identified that probably ought to be discussed in future meetings? Nope. Well, hearing none, I suppose we can move on to the next item on our agenda. And that would be comments by the general public. And do we still have members of general public logged into the meeting? Yes, all right, so I'll go ahead and read it. So this is a period devoted to comments by the general public about matters relevant to the board council's jurisdiction, and no vote may be taken on a matter not listed on the posted agenda. Comments will be limited to 3 minutes, so please, if you wish, this will be a time to make such comments. So those, I think we have attendees still there, but I don't know if he or she would like to make a comment. It doesn't seem like there is such a desire.
I didn't come for the purpose of
Stephanie's
anything
talking
prepared.
right now.
Oh,
Um,
you want to talk?
should I just?
Yeah.
speak now?
Here.
Hi, I'm David Lampel. I really have to tell you, I only came to see what was going on and
Closer to the
and to understand how you folks make decisions. I have to tell you, I have been overwhelmed by the help and support that I've gotten from everybody on the staff here at the Public Arts. I have been a successful businessman, and but that's what I did all my life until when I was 10, I was an artist, and now that I'm 70 plus, I've gotten back into it, and I just completed the solo show at the Pearson. I am involved right now in the 3D program. The work that these folks do, they came to my studio, they helped me think through things. The amount of information that they have about art history, and every time I come up with something, they say, well, check this out and see what this person's all about. Stephanie and Gina are right here in this room, but Giovanni, Mickey, everybody's been very helpful, and I've been going for everything that I can apply for. Sometimes, don't get accepted, but that's all part of the learning process too. And I've learned so much. I actually put my name in art in Google, and there's like hundreds of things that come up thanks to these people. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. And we just came back. I was invited to the BMX conference, and Stephanie was up there in Ely, and they had asked for 40 artists from around the state to come together to consider ways of collaborating. And all of a sudden, I'm sitting in this meeting and I'm realizing that, you know, I as a businessman, but now as an artist and somebody who's been part of the community, that this kind of three-legged stool that you guys are responsible for creating, business, community, and art, and that kind of development, it's a powerful, powerful thing. And I'm just so grateful to be part of it. I'm grateful to these professionals who've helped guide me and inspired me and kept pushing me to levels that I never even imagined. And so I wanted to come see this committee that's also behind it. You're part of the community leadership in all of this. And I hadn't planned on saying anything, but I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. It's inspired me, and it's given me a lot of new reasons for living and creating in Las Vegas.
Well, I mean, on behalf of the staff and the committee, we wish to thank you for those very kind comments. We're very excited that you have found the resources and support that you need to pursue your interest in art, and hopefully, you know, in the future, you know, if you ever desire to serve on this committee, you know, there will be opportunities. So, you know, feel welcome, and obviously we're very excited to have you here today. So thank you.
Thank you very much. And one of the things is Stephanie, she's always just dropping this like bomb of an idea on me, you know. And I've been in television and radio for 50 years, for example. I never even thought about video art. And all of a sudden she says, you know, we need to do some more of that. And I started, you know, and it's just like pouring out of me. It's this, so in other words, it's like unlocking. And I know that, you know, you have a lot of projects coming up, and I'm loving the opportunity of finding a way of channeling all of my media experience into the art realm. And it's very, very exciting. So thank you so much. I really like to thank all of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, on that very uplifting note, you know, I think, you know, we can definitely thank our staff. You know, you guys do a fantastic job, and I'm glad that it was recognized today. So that's great. So at this point, I guess we're ready to adjourn with a smile on our faces and feeling good about the work that all of you do. So again, our next meeting date will be on Tuesday, June the 10th. So looking forward to seeing you all next month. And well, with that said, have a great rest of your week and see you soon.
Thank you all. Have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.